Now let's go over the logical operators. Working with conditionals means that we will be using booleans, true or false values. In JavaScript, there are operators that work with boolean values known as logical operators. We can use logical operators to add more sophisticated logic to our conditionals. There are three logical operators: the AND operator, the OR operator, and the NOT operator, otherwise known as the BANG operator. When we use the AND operator, we are checking that two things are true. When using the AND operator, both conditions must evaluate to true for the entire condition to evaluate to true and execute. Otherwise, if either condition is false, the AND condition will evaluate false and the else block will execute. If we only care about either condition being true, we can use the OR operator, this one right here. When using the OR operator, only one of the conditions must evaluate to true. So this one or this one for the overall statement to evaluate to true. In the code example above, if either day same as string Saturday or day same as string Sunday evaluates to true, the ifs condition will evaluate to true and its code block will execute. If the first condition in an OR statement evaluates to true, the second condition won't be checked. Only if day same as Saturday evaluates to false will day same as Sunday be evaluated. The code in the else statement above will execute only if both comparison evaluates to false. The NOT operator reverses or negates the value of a boolean. Essentially, the NOT operator will either take a true value and pass back false, or it will take a false value and pass back true. Logical operators are often used in conditional statements to add another layer of logic to our code. Let's see the example. Here we have a let excited equals true, and then we console log not excited, which changes the value false, and if it is false, if you add sleepy to not operator or false value, you will get true. Let's see the instructions. In main.js, there are two variables, mood and tiredness level. Let's create an if-else statement that checks if mood is sleepy and tiredness level is greater than 8. If both conditions evaluate to true, then console log the string time to sleep, otherwise we should console log not bad time yet. So create the if-else structure, and now let's check if mood variable is equal to string sleepy, and this is the AND operator, tiredness level is equal 8. If both are true, then console log time to sleep. Otherwise, console log not bad time yet. After you press run, play around with the OR operator and the NOT operator. What happens if you negate the value of the entire statement with NOT and switch to OR instead of AND? Okay, let's first check our current code. Oh, sorry, I made an error. It says is greater than, not equal to. So greater than 8. Now let's update our code. And we got not bad time yet. This block is executed because this evaluates to false. We have false and this is true, but we need both of them to be true in order to have the whole condition true. So in this case it is false and this line of code is executed. And let's change this to OR operator instead. And now we got time to sleep. This line of code is executed because it checks if either of these two conditions are true. And we got mood equals sleepy, which is true. So this one never gets checked. And we got this line of code printed to console. And now let's try this. Now let's run our code, and now we got not bad time yet. We negate the value, so we check if mood or sleepy string isn't equal sleepy, which is false because it is equal sleepy, and we got false here. Then we check if tiredness level is greater than 8, tiredness level is equal 6, which is not greater than 8, and this is also false, and that's why we got this block of code run and this console log printed to the console. And now let's proceed to the next exercise.